Today's video we're going to be installing these Onine 7-inch running boards onto this 2023 Silverado. These will fit any Silverado from 2020 to 2025. They'll also fit any GMC Sierra from the same year. To install these running boards you need a few tools. You'll need wrench, screwdriver, pliers. If you have any clip removal tools, you can replace the screwdriver and pliers with the clip removal tools, and you will need a torque wrench. To install the Onine running boards, you do need to remove these little plastic clips right here. We've got one here, and then we'll have one up here. So if you have a clip removal tool, this is really easy, but if you don't have a screwdriver, I like to just pry it off. Enough to get my pliers in there. We'll do the most two that are forward, so this one here and the one above it, directly above it. Skip the next one here, skip the one after that, and then go to the next one. So you want to pick the second one, needs to be as close to the door here as possible, and then you want to pick the next one, which is going to be around about here, kind of 8 inches into the rear door, and then you want to pick the next one, which is going to be, so with the forward 3 picked, you want to then remove the clip that's second in from the end. So you don't want this one here, this is close to the bed, you want to do this one here. The 4 brackets for mounting and the M8 hex bolts. With the bolts come a spring washer and a washer. So for each of the brackets you will need 2 bolts. So we'll have the spring washer on first, and then we'll have the washer on here, and that's how they're going to be mounted. This is going to stick out past your rocker panel. This is where the actual running board is going to sit on here. This is going to go underneath, and this is going to go all the way up on the rocker panel. So we're going to install this first, then we'll install here. Then we go up here, secure that on here. And we're just going to do this finger tight for now until we get the actual running board on. Then we'll come along and tighten everything up together. Put this M8 bolt in the bottom here. And when we got this one complete, we're going to repeat this for the other 3. We have the 4 mounting brackets on. You can see here, positioning wise. Let's look at how the running board is actually mounted to the truck. Turn this over. And you have these little clips here. These bolts are welded to this clip. And this clip is going to go underneath here, in, and then like this, and it's going to secure to the brackets we just put on with an M8 nut. There's also a spring washer and a washer that goes on. So we're going to have 4 of these holding the running board to those brackets, 1 on each bracket. Running boards are fairly heavy and they can be quite sharp. Just watch your fingers. So we're just going to line this up roughly where we want it, kind of about there. We've got it lined up front to back where we want it. We'll just have to figure out how far out we want it, but we'll get this slightly secured before we figure that out. So you go take your bracket and you go slide it up in there and put it in where I showed you before. You have to turn it on an angle to get it in, and then lift up the running board and slot it into the holes on the bracket. And you have to do that for every single one. So don't put any nuts on because it'll make it challenging to lift up the running board to line up the next one. Now we can take our washer, spring washer and nut and secure them. Then again, I'm just going to do these hand tight. I have the brackets positioned in a way so that the flanges on either side are centered as much as possible. I didn't want them to be too far out or too far in, so kind of even all the way down. Get your torque wrench and set it to 7 foot-pounds. We're going to tighten up the brackets holding the running board on first. Set your torque wrench to 18 pounds and then secure the brackets to the underside of the truck.
And that's how to install these Onine 7-inch tubular running boards. If you did like this video and you want to see more DIY content around the home, check out this video here next.